The weather people are off the hook this morning.
Off the hook.
Just face it. You walk out the door, you see flakes. I said, oh, Matt's going to be like.
But in all honesty, have I been?
Not really.
No, exactly. That's
All
right.
right.
I know.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. I'm one of those.
Well,
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, well, the kids are excited.
Oh
about
yeah,
it, for
absolutely.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
bet. Absolutely. I'm one of those like kind of real people. It's like this snow season. You got to drive in it. We're gonna have to. It's okay. I like it. I like forecasting it for you. I could
But
do
after a
without
while,
driving
it's down.
it. Yeah, and shoveling it and all that. Yeah, exactly. You know what though? The kids are having a blast. Let's take a look. This is out in Hubbardston, Massachusetts. Less than an inch, but watch this.
Oh, no.
Woo! There they go.
Kid on the left needed a little help.
That's it. Mike Foley grabbed this video out in Hubbardston, which is just east of the Quabbin Reservoir, just west of Worcester, and the kids knew. Get out there and enjoy it before it's gone. By the time he got home from school, it'll probably already be gone. All right, let's go over to the radar, show you what's happening here. Rain snow line's been collapsing southeast. We're still not done yet in some parts of southeast Mass. In fact, we haven't even started with the snowflakes yet in some areas. But the farther northwest you go, we're out of moisture and the show's over. Here's the radar in Connecticut. We'll start out for you. Hartford, Connecticut, very light stuff left over now. Essentially, you're done. It's a little bit of drizzle of snow that's coming down, rain and snow mixed together. New London, it's been very fine flakes for the most part coming down. You're getting some snow now. We're all done with the moisture in western Mass. When you get west of I-91, you can see that when you get to southeastern Mass, snow line still collapsing. So, Sandwich, Sagamore, here we go. The snow line is coming down Route 3, and you will snow a little bit before you're all done. Either side of Buzzards Bay should do the same, and even the Cape, Mid-Cape, Dennisport, Hyannisport should both end up seeing at least some flakes before you're done. Even Martha's Vineyard may see a little bit of snow before it's all over. Look at the big hole, though, now that's appearing. What's happening is dry air is starting to feed in from the northwest, so that's putting an end to it. In most spots, it snowed for about an hour 10, hour and 20 minutes, and that was about the size of it. Merrimack Valley, you're pretty much all done now. Boston area, you're pretty much all done as well. Farther to the north, well, we were done after the overnight period. We picked up 2 inches in some of the mountains of Vermont, but there's nothing to be found now. There may be a few mountain flurries today. That'll be it. The real story then is the cold air. The snow, that does make for a talking point, and it does get kids and meteorologists alike chirping away. There's no question. But having said that, the big impact on you and I today is going to be the cold air. Because take a look, if we go hour by hour, there's that little snap snow on the Cape as we get to the late morning and midday. Not a big deal. But look at the temperature at 1 p.m. at Worcester, 31. Boston, 36. Manchester, 37. You might squeeze another degree out by the time the day is over, but even where the sun comes out, which may be down to about the Mass Pike today, you still never get out of the 30s. So this is a cold day. The snow is one thing. It's a scattered dusting to a coating mostly on the grass, and then it goes away by the time we get to this evening. But the wind snapping up now, that is another thing. 31 miles per hour, the gust at Worcester right now. We're going to gust 20 to 30 throughout the day. You couple that with the cold temperatures, it's going to feel like 25 to 30 degrees for a wind chill, for a feels-like temperature on exposed skin today. And there's more cold air to come. We're not done yet. You can see it lined up in southern Canada. That still needs to dump in our direction, and that's why I say tomorrow is going to be another equally cold day. It'll be sunnier tomorrow. The sun will be out for your Wednesday, but it's only going to be about 35 to 40 for a high temperature. By the time we get to Thursday and Friday, warmer air to the west begins to get tapped. That makes its way in our direction and for the weekend. I've been promising you a warm-up for the weekend, my goodness, since it popped up on the 10-day. Can we keep it in the forecast? You bet. Look at that, 55 to 60, both weekend days. Chance of rain holds off until early next week.